Hi, everybody, and welcome to Hudson Valley Sports Report's 2015 Dream Team Selection Show. Charlie Carnaccio along with Rich Tomaselli. Glad you could join us as we reveal the top 15 players and the Player of the Year for Hudson Valley Sports, and this is an exciting time for us for sure.
And our Coaches of the Year as well. It's very exciting. We had a tremendous high school basketball season, both boys and girls, so I'm really looking forward to it.
And when you take a look at this dream team, I could only imagine what kind of damage this team would do in real competition.
Well, that was the kind of impetus that I was looking for when we decided we were going to do All-Stars. I wanted to build a team almost like the U.S. Olympic team back in '92, the original Dream Team, and talk a little bit about how can we meld and mend these tremendous players that we have to give us everything we need. Perimeter shooting, defense, interior size, and we have it. The team has it.
All right, so without any further ado, let's introduce you to the 2015 Dream Team, Hudson Valley Sports Report's first ever, and here they are in no particular order.
Justin Etz, Ryan Basso, Brendan Sunday, Dan Schweitzer, John Gerard, James Anozi, CJ Burke, Peyton Gibbs, Darnell Edge, Corey Garcia, Peter Hoffman, Edmund Fitzgerald, Dennis Hare, Ishmael Chisholm, Tyler Banks.
Wow, an impressive group for sure.
Oh, I'd throw our dream team up against anybody. This is just a team that was built for everything. Perimeter shooting, as we talked about, a little bit of everything. I love our dream team.
Yeah, so do I, and now it's time to reveal the Hudson Valley Sports Report Dream Team Player of the Year. And this one took a little bit of discussion. There were so many choices, and what player would rise above all the rest? We had a lot of discussion about this one.
If you thought it was hard trying to pick 15 guys to squeeze into one dream team, every one of these 15 certainly had the credentials to be Player of the Year. But what we decided to do was, of course, take coaches' nominations and their input, both of our discussions and input, and we wanted to go with somebody who we felt was the most impactful player to his team. Sort of like when you're choosing an MVP. You know, what would this team be like without that player? And that's how we decided on our Player of the Year.
Yeah, so, ladies and gentlemen, the HVSR 2015 Dream Team Player of the Year.
The HVSR 2015 Dream Team Player of the Year nominees are Peter Hoffman.
Peter Hoffman was the heart and soul of the Haldane Blue Devils. He averaged 21 points a game, 6 rebounds, 2 blocks, and 2 assists, leading the Blue Devils' charge right into the New York State Final Fours.
Brendan Sunday.
Brendan Sunday was able to mold that 6'5" frame into a power forward under the basket, and into a driving guard, and as an outside scoring threat as well. Averaging 17 points per game and 8 rebounds, Sunday led his Arlington Admirals to a perfect regular season of 18-0 and an entrance into the sectional Final Four.
Darnell Edge.
The moment he stepped on the court, Darnell Edge had the attention of opposing players and every fan in the gym. A dynamic player who can run a defense and explode on offense. Darnell Edge averaged 18.5 points a game, 6 rebounds, 5 assists, and 3 steals, leading his team to the New York State quarterfinals and helping the Sawyers of Saugerties reach milestones never before seen in Saugerties boys basketball history.
And the HVSR 2015 Dream Team Player of the Year is Brendan Sunday.
Well, congratulations to Brendan Sunday, and let's go to Rich Tomaselli, who's sitting with our Player of the Year right now.
All right, thank you, Charlie. And with us is Brendan Sunday, our Player of the Year, first Player of the Year for our Hudson Valley Sports Report Dream Team. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Appreciate it. Let's talk a little bit about the season. You averaged 17 points, 8 rebounds a game, and you led your team consistently the #1 team in the area in the Hudson Valley Sports Report rankings throughout the entire year. Talk a little bit about, first of all, your expectations coming into the season.
Well, our first expectation was to win the league as always. Coach always sets that as a major goal for us. And then over the past few years, we wanted to make it to the county center, and that was definitely a big thing. And we made it happen this year. The past couple of years, we fell a little short. For everyone who doesn't know, my freshman year, they lost in double overtime to Mayapack. My sophomore year, we lost in double overtime to Mayapack again.
Lost a couple of tough games to
Yeah,
Mayapack.
and then my junior year, we lost to Clarkstown South in the quarterfinal. They're a good team, and we also lost them again this year in the semifinal at the county center. But we achieved the county center goal, and that was definitely good.
When you came into the season, for you personally, you probably knew that between guys like Dan Schweitzer and John Gerard, that you were going to have a good team around you. What did you think your role was going to be?
Pretty much the same as last year. I mean, I scored a bunch last year, but I knew it was going to change a little bit because I knew Dan and John were really great scorers. But I knew I was going to have to be a little more of a leader on the defensive end this year. And guys like Mike Ryan, myself, Dan, John, Kyle Connell, everyone that came off the bench, we all did a great job of just buying on the defensive end. And that was definitely one of the things we wanted to focus on.
Can you talk a little bit about that, a little bit more about the defense? Coach Matt Hoyt had talked a lot about anchoring around you. Not so much on the offense, because he kind of knew that you were going to have some weapons around you. But defensively, everything really needed to center around you.
Yeah, defensively at the beginning of the year, he wanted me to step up and become more active, wanted me to talk a little more on defense, because at the beginning of the year, we were a little quiet. We were struggling to find our identity defensively. We had a bunch of great defensive guys last year, and he asked me just to pick up the slack a little bit, and I tried my best. And then Mike Ryan came along, and he shut down so many great people for us this year, and he did a really good job defensively. And yeah, that was pretty much about it.
But you're all over the court though. You're an inside guy. You stepped out and you shot 3-pointers. Defensively, was it difficult to guard your man, especially if you came up against somebody similar to you? Yeah,
it was a little bit of a change. Especially if a team had a really good forward. Usually the year before, Brandon Tobin would guard him, but this year I had the challenge, and it was a little tough at first. It was a little bit of adjustment for me. I was getting a little tired earlier, and I just needed to get in better shape myself, and Coach did a great job, got us all in shape, and it became pretty easy towards the end of the year.
And one more question, the obvious, I guess. As you're going through the course of the year, 8-0, 12-0, 15-0, when did it start to dawn on you, like, wow, we can run the table here?
It kind of, pretty much when we got 18-0, it dawned on me that we were undefeated. But, no one really thought about it, honestly. It's kind of crazy to say. No one was talking about it every day at practice. No one was like, oh, we can go 18-0, all this. We kind of just went in, did what we had to do, came out, and fortunately enough, we squeaked some close games out, and we went 18-0.
All right, well, congratulations again. Brendan Sunday, our Hudson Valley Sports Report Boys Basketball Player of the Year.